My child is 3, has cerebral palsy, has poor head and trunk control. His vision issues. First of all, when you have a child with cerebral palsy, and I know every country is different, but I can't stress enough, you have to be up on the vision and you have to be up on at least the pelvic x-rays. So with his vision, he needs glasses. He's at a 3 and a 2.75. You know, I wear reading glasses and these are just a 2. He can't see. And so of course he has cortical visual impairment because nobody's dealing with the structure of his eyes. You really need to start a patching program, but the patching program is going to come after glasses. But also this eye report is a year old. He should have, eyes are muscles, and he should have vision done every 6 months, and he should be in glasses. There's no excuse for that. Not for you, but for the doctor who's saying that, because he doesn't have eye alignment. He doesn't have, because he has esotropia, he has hypertropia, he doesn't have eye alignment, and all that needs to be dealt with. We can't just leave him with no vision. And this is where you're perplexed. So not having head control, trunk control, because his eyes are trying to see, and in that position too, we're going way too high with the toy. You want to keep the toy between the eye and the chin when you're working with any child with vision. So I would be dealing with him only in sitting position for his vision. So when you're working with him, now CVI is considered when there's any damage to the brain. My son had CVI and there was no damage to his brain. So CVI is where a child has issues processing environmental complexities. It could be due to structure, again, just needing glasses, or the eye, optic nerve, whichever, the structure is not getting a good neurological input, or it could be the neurology, that the corpus callosum is damaged and that. But just because there's damage to the brain doesn't automatically equate to CVI. But we have an alignment issue. We have an issue where we need glasses. The astigmatisms are both at 180, so there's an alignment issue there. They should be at 90. So what glasses will do is bring the eyes to binocular vision, meaning the eyes will work the same. That's the first thing you do, is you get the glasses and you start working with them. Now you can't get glasses off of that script because it's over a year old. But you'd need to go to get the new eye script with the retinoscopy. A retinoscopy was done, but then nobody gave a child glasses. And then go from there, give him about 2 weeks to start getting used to the glasses. And then you're going to start a patching program, very simple patching program, to get him used to, first of all, the glasses, because he doesn't know how to see. He's gone 3 years without sight. And bring the sight into range, and then go into more complex things like convergence to get it there. But right now we've got to save the vision. So again, to say I don't have head control, right? So it's very difficult for your son to have upper quadrant vision. So he's smart enough to go look up through his side to see like that, because again, the effects of CP on tummy time. But the next thing you want to do, because I don't have enough of a video, you need to get those hips looked at. I'm suspecting as well is that he has coccyvalgia. Not to say that that's going to need surgery per se, but we need to see what's going on with the hips, because also too, when the hips aren't in correctly, you're going to have issues with head control. When the hip is going out, you know what I mean, that the head's going to counter that alignment issue. And that's what people don't understand with the cerebral palsy. We're going to be covering that more again in the neuromuscular clinic and stuff that I'm going to start teaching next year. How when the structure of the body is off, the body wants to counter that, and it really gives us almost like a conversation or a telltale sign of what's going on. And so, but from where you're going to start with movement lesson, because this rib cage is way too tight, is you're going to start with my breathing course and then go into just the courses of tummy time. And I wouldn't go to rolling over. I'd probably do a little bit of independent sitting. This is where I would jump around a little bit and then go back to those aspects. But the vision is your #1 priority.